Hello. For this problem, we have a restricted share plan in which employees are granted shares, and this is with a restriction on it. So for this one, Deca Company grants each of the 15 new employees 200 restricted share units, and this they'll receive it if they remain an employee for the company for 2 years. And on January 2nd, 2016, so that's the date when they grant this, the shares were selling at $52 per share. And these shares have a par value of $2, and the company estimates that 12 of the 15 employees will complete 2 years. So again, we need an estimate for the number of employees that will remain with the company when we're computing the compensation expense from the restricted share units. At the end of 2017, the company has actual data, and it was that 4 employees actually left the company. Out of the 15, 12 of them left. So first, for the supporting calculations, we have each employee is getting 200 restricted share options, and each of those options, so for the estimation for the compensation expense, we are going to estimate it using the share price at the grant date, which was $52 a share. And out of, so 200 for each employee, and we have a total of 15 employees, but the company estimates that 3 of them will leave. We're going to have 12 of them left, so times 12. So 12 employees, each of them is getting 200 RSUs, and the fair value is $52. So that gives us an estimate of $124,800. So our estimated compensation expense for 2016 is $124,800. At the end of 2017, we have our revised number. Now we have 200 times 52. We don't change the share price. We keep it with the original, which was $52. Now, instead of using 12 employees, we have 11 employees since 4 of them left. So our revised number is now $114,400. So $114,400 for the 2017. Then we'll take the fraction of the year of service that are expired. So this is a 2-year plan. So the fraction will be half over here, since we only have 2016, so 1 out of 2 years. And for the at the end of 2017, we've already completed 2 years, so 2 out of 2. We'll take the estimated compensation and multiply it by the fraction of service expired to get the estimated compensation to date. So we take half of that, so we're going to get $62,400. Since this is the start of the plan, we don't have anything to subtract as to what was already recognized. So we did not recognize anything yet as of this time. So we'll take 62,400 and subtract 0 for previously recognized compensation. So the compensation expense for 2016 is 62,400. For 2017, we take 114,400 and multiply by 2 out of 2. So total compensation up to date, so for 2016-2017, is 114,400. We'll take this, and since this is for 2 years, we need to subtract the one we already recognized in prior period. So we already recognized 62,400. So we're going to subtract this to get the compensation that is for this year. So we have 52,000 as compensation for expense for 2017. Now let's record the journal entry for the compensation expense. So we already have our numbers. So we have compensation expense 62,400 and paid in capital from restricted share options. So we credit paid in capital from restricted share options. Restricted share units, and that's for 62,400. That's for our 2016 compensation journal entry. In 2017, we have 52,000, so we'll do the same journal entry. Compensation expense, 52,000, and paid in capital from restricted share units, 52,000. Now, in addition to recording compensation at the end of 2017, these shares now belong to the employee. So we need to record the fact that we will no longer have this. We need to classify this to the normal capital section. So we're going to do a debit to the paid in capital from restricted share units, and we'll move this to the regular common stock with the same rules as previous, where we put common stock par for the par value and any excess to additional paid in capital. So we have paid in capital, to close these two out, paid in capital from RSUs, from restricted share units, for the total of the two. So $114,400, and we're going to put the par value in common stock. So common stock par will be for the $2 times the number of restricted share units. So when we compute the number of shares, it was 200 for each employee, and we have 11 of them that vested, so we have 2,200. And the par value is $2, so that gives us a value of 4,400 for the par value, for the common stock par. Any difference goes into additional paid in capital. So we'll take 114,400, subtract 4,400. So additional paid in capital from common stock for the difference. So we have 110,000. And we put the description to record reclassification due to the award of the RSU to the employees who completed the service period. And that is it for this problem.